Mother's Day, 10 o'clock, which is the one I'm heading to. First and foremost is going to be back at the staircase client. She got replacement wood to replace the new replacement. It's painted and it's just as flat, so. I have one more job to go to. It'll be Mother's Day. At least there's not much traffic going over there. I should not have come home just to go to the bathroom, but there was no public restrooms there. No parking. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home and be here for 10 minutes, ow, and then leave again. Favorite trips ever. I parked on top of the hill, but there's a public elevator. I mean, I'm not bringing my ladder, but bringing my tool bag all the way down. I don't even know how many flights of stairs that is. It's a huge hill. It's gonna be such a pain. So, thankfully, there are like public ambassador people. And there's a public elevator. We'll see if I know how to get out of here. You know, if you're like me and you like to sleep in as much as you can, or you take a really long time to put your makeup on, nobody that watches my channel probably, but yeah, if you want to save time in the morning but want to eat a hearty breakfast, although it does make me kind of bloated after some hours, but it will keep you full for a few hours. So this is what I do the night before I have a job, which is every single day. So I get a medium-sized bowl like this, and I just eyeball it like to the amount that I might. This is like what keeps me full, so I do most of the oats like that maybe. And I also put some organic chia seeds from Trader Joe's, pretty inexpensive. This is like what makes it kind of like that gelatinous texture. And then I put vanilla almond milk. I usually would get unsweetened if I'm making like veggie smoothies or something like that, but I don't have a blender anymore. And with this, I kind of want it sweet. So I just put enough to kind of cover everything. I eyeball it. I think that might be a little too much, but I'll keep an eye on it. So with that, I just put any frozen berries that I could get from Trader Joe's. Although my sister specifically said wild blueberries, like the tiny blueberries, are really, really good for you. So I'm gonna put the rest of it because I don't have that much. Actually, there was a ton in there. I put, see, you know how it's different from regular blueberries? It's tiny. They're supposed to be like extra good for you or something. I also have organic berry, mixed berry blend, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And like I said, this is the end of it, so I don't have that much of anything in here. And to change it up this time, I got some mango chunks. So I'm just gonna put, I don't know, maybe I'll just put, actually everything would be a lot, so maybe that's good. And I just do, oh my gosh, you cannot do this with my hand. Do like a good amount. And I just leave this in the fridge overnight, and then I eat this while I do my makeup the next day. This is my mom's little section in the back of the apartment. And I don't even know what's in here anymore, but I have some cute little books. A book that she gave me, which is like 100 lessons for women or something like that in Japanese. This is Hidden Messages in Water, which a nurse at the hospital she was in Hawaii when she was doing chemo gave this to her. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's about a photographer who would take pictures of ice or something. He did several experiments on different, like, or no, I think cups of water. Anyway, it's a really nice book. The images are amazing. 母の日おめでとう。今日も見守ってくれてありがとう。But yeah, take any opportunity, especially Mother's Day, to thank them, to show your gratitude, because mothers are awesome. I'm really glad that towards the end of her life, well, actually before we found out that she had cancer, I was still living in Hawaii with her at my parents' house. That was before that was in 2011 when I dropped out of college, dropped out of UW, and moved back to Hawaii in Washington State. And I was living with my mom and my dad. I think my little brother was there for 9 months while I saved money to be able to move back to the mainland and to California, which I stayed for 10 years. But yeah, during that time, I was working 2 jobs. I was working as a hostess at Macaroni Grill in the mornings, and then I would also, after that shift was done, I would go wait tables at Benihana at the Hilton. And I saved like 15 grand so that I could move back to California. And once I did, or I knew that I was reaching that goal, right, because I wasn't paying rent when I was living with my parents, I would take my mom out on Sundays for lunch, because I would work a double, or I would only work in the mornings or something. So I had a little bit of time, even though I was working a lot, to take her out. And I do remember one day we had gone out, we walked somewhere to go eat lunch. I paid for us, and we were walking back, and we had a really nice meal, and she was like, I'm so glad I had kids. And I always talk about this. I always think about that moment because it was so genuine, you know? We always joke around, my family and stuff, and we're not affectionate. We like don't hug, we don't say I love you to each other. We're not that kind of family. So especially like my relationship with my mom. So when she said that to me, it really meant a lot. So yeah. And then like, just to finish the story, I think I moved to California in April of 2012, and she passed away October of 2012. So it was a very eventful year, and this year will be 10 years since she passed away. But yeah, I just wanted to share that a little bit, just so like it's important to reflect and take a moment, you know, and appreciate the people that you have. Not everyone is perfect. Even if you fight or you might disagree, just remember at the end of the day, just appreciate and try to understand people. Everyone's going through their own struggles. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my video tomorrow. Peace.